My name is Lutendo Maluma. I hold a Chief Maize Unlimited ticket and I'm a Dredge Master. Today we're going to go on a day-to-day life of a Dredge Master. Follow me. I've been in the maritime industry since 2007. I was deep sea first, container ships. Then about 7 years ago, I joined Dredging Services. And as a female, we're trying to creep into the industry. And it's still more male dominated, but slowly but surely, females are becoming more and more present in the industry. I'm one of 3 Dredge Masters. We do 4-hour shifts. 4 hours on duty, then we rest for 8 hours and the cycle continues. We work on a 2 weeks on, 2 weeks off basis. So every 2 weeks, today's the last day of shift. Tomorrow we go home. Every 2 weeks we go rest for 2 weeks, then the cycle starts all over again. As a Dredge Master, the main thing is safety of navigation and the safety of the crew that's on board. That's your main priority before you actually do the actual job. On starting up of the ship, this is where you control the engines, the port side and the starboard side. If you can see, they are all running, all clashed in. This is where you do your steering. When we start, you have to test all your equipments. You need your engines, you need your steering, and you need your bow thruster. And you have to get your radar on and your dredge screen ready. This is your bow thruster, that's your telegraph. That's the radar for the navigation. And this here is the screen that we use. This is the areas where we're going to be dredging today, up until then. This is the chart of Richards Bay. If you can see here, for every port there must be a maintained depth, which on this point is 19.4 meters. So when we're dredging, it's maintenance dredging to keep the depth at whatever is maintained. That's the depth that they sell to the ships coming in. So at the beginning of shift, the hydrographers, they come and they take soundings to see the shallow patches. Then they give us these charts that shows you all the shallow patches and areas that you need to dredge. For today, I'll take you through the dredging of the channel, which will be from this point all the way out. Every port that you go to, there's a maintained channel depth. That's the one that gets sold to ships to see if it's 19 meters, that's what should be maintained. So all the shallow patches, we need to dredge it out. Dredging is more of an underwater excavation where you take the material from the bottom of the ocean and you go dump it outside. For dredging, it's more ship handling. We don't have the privileges of getting pilots to help us or tugs. It's to each their own. So you must be hands-on and be able to multitask, because there's nobody second guessing you. It's only me and the pipeman on the bridge at a particular time. Port control Ilembe.
Stand by.
Okay, stand by. Port control Ilembe. Permission to lift small craft. Will be dredging in the channel. Right now, I've instructed aft and forward to let go of their spring lines so that we can pay off the key. Check it out. Chris is the pipeman over there. He's gonna empty the hopper, because normally we use water as ballast, but when you dredge silt, you must start on an empty hopper. He's gonna drain the water out. I'll be going to the channel. Then I'm gonna have to position him where he needs to dredge. Once he's done with the water, he's gonna put the pipe over the side and wait. I'll drop speed to less than 4 knots. Then he'll be able to put the pipe into the water. Once it's in the water, he'll get the dredge pumps running, ready to dredge. Then when we're in position, he's gonna put the pipe into the water, then we'll start dredging. Now the hopper is full. The pipeman is gonna pick up the pipe off the bottom, then he's gonna bring it back on board and we're gonna be heading out to the dump site. We normally try to work with the swells because sometimes it can be a bit rough and we have to open the bottom doors. So the more you head onto the swell, the better it is for rolling and for the doors. The pipeman will open the doors, he controls it from the other side. Chris, you can dump now. So these are the door opening, flashing blue. Then the hopper will get empty, he'll flush it out. Once he's done with all that, he'll bring back the doors in, and then he'll start filling up the hopper with water. That's what we use as ballast. From here, we're gonna proceed back into the harbor, and we're gonna go alongside. We ask port control for permission because we have to look out for traffic as well, because it's a channel the ship comes in and out. When they give us clearance, then we go back alongside. Right about there, that's the life of a Dredge Master. You got to spend a day with me, and hopefully it will inspire somebody out there to be able to take it as a career. It's a nice career. You get to do ship handling. At least you can say you drive 2 types of transport. You can do the ocean, you can do the car. Next is flight, but Ascolap.